Hey guys, welcome to EDM News. I'm finally back here in my studio. I missed the last episode. Jeff luckily took over and did an amazing job. Today I'm back, and I'm also back with great news. Of course, the first one, a big one in the music world, is the Eurovision Song Contest. Madonna performed in Israel, in Tel Aviv, and messed up big time. The entire industry is making fun of her. Everyone agreed that her performance was really bad and didn't really fit, and she wasn't well prepared, didn't sing really good, the vibe wasn't really there, and on top of that, she behaved like a diva. And yeah, a lot of people said she's too old to perform like this, and she should have changed like her image over the years, or just retire like other people in the music industry do, or maybe just do more in the background. Let us know what you think about it, what you think about her performance. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's really, really cringy. Next up in the news, Beatport with a big headline. Beatport is now changing, or like opening up new possibilities. There is now Beatport Link. It's newly introduced. It's actually the second attempt of Beatport to introduce a streaming service. This one is a little bit different than the last one that totally failed. This one is geared entirely towards DJs. So for a monthly subscription, you will be able to get access to all of the songs that are available on Beatport. This will be extremely important and handy for DJs. You just pay once per month and can listen to all of these songs and play all of these songs in your live shows. Now just the next step would be for the equipment makers to adapt. So I'm pretty sure Denon, Pioneer, they will all switch within the next 2, 3, 4 years to make Wi-Fi access available in their players, and this way directly stream your music from the internet to the crowd. It's the next natural big step. I was actually waiting for this already for a couple of years. It's now finally happening. Pioneer even announced that they will include it into Rekordbox. The only downside that I see is actually the connection to the internet, but I'm sure you will be able to download offline, have access to a certain amount of songs that you need to perform. So this way, even if you lose the connection, this shouldn't be a problem. So from vinyl to CD to media players and USB sticks, we're now to no medium at all. You just go to your gig with headphones and that's it. And now it's time for Jeff to take over. Have fun. He's still on Ibiza, having fun. It's a great island. I will also go there this summer, 100%, visit him, and also maybe do a little bit of clubbing. But yeah, Jeff, it's your turn.
What it is, what it was, what it's going to be, YouTube. I'm Jeff Posh. Let's jump right in. EDC. Let's talk about EDC. Not all is gone as planned for the 2019 edition of EDC. After high winds swept through the festival grounds on Saturday, May 18th, organizers were forced to evacuate 2 of the stages. Attendees were forced to evacuate the Kinetic stage and the Cosmic Metal stage. People began filling up the venue shortly before Tiesto's performance. A message was displayed on the huge screen saying, "Evacuate now." Some of the attendees said that 2 of the stages were closed and the rest of the stages were open, and then people tried to come back in, and Insomniac encouraged people to come back to the grounds. Yeah, so people didn't know whether they were coming or going or what was going on. This isn't the first time the EDC has experienced difficulties like this. In 2012, they had to evacuate the venue because of high winds also. The third and final day, Sunday, May 19th, programming is expected to go as planned. Moving on. Mental health issues and Cookie Monster. Let's talk about it. So Cookie Monster has canceled all of his shows, his upcoming shows, due to health issues. He said he was trying to take some time off to deal with those health issues, but he just hasn't overcome them yet. He canceled the Circus Records 10-year tour. He said with a heavy heart, he hasn't made as much progress as he hoped for. He also says he's going to continue to make music during this time, and he plans to get back out and do shows in the future. So mental health issue is a big deal right now. There's a lot of artists that are focusing on that and basically taking their time out to deal with those issues. Artists like Getter and Panda Eyes. Even Hardwell is taking some time off just because he doesn't want to get too exhausted and overwhelmed with the touring schedule. Mental health is a big thing. It's a real issue in our scene, and it's all across social media. People are talking about it. So yeah, hectic travel schedules, touring, releasing music, all these things can take a toll on our mental health. It's often good to take a step back, maintain some clarity, and focus on the things that are important to us as artists. The topic of mental health right now is at the top of the list. Many of his fans have come together already through social media to wish him the best. We also wish you the best too, so stay strong. Moving on. Avicii, Tough Love, the new video. Let's talk about it. A lot of people in our comments last week were talking about Tough Love. Here's the opportunity to discuss it. Basically, my take on the video, I like the video. I like the track a lot. The track is really nice. It has a Middle Eastern kind of flavor to it with the violins going through it. And I like the message that the video has. So in the beginning, it pans into the water and it just shows the water. And then it approaches in to where the two dancers, the male and the female dancer. There's a message of unity and a human connection. Like together we can overcome all things, but we have to be symmetrical. The dancers are dancing in symmetry, and it kind of shows that if we work together in harmony as people, that we can overcome all obstacles and do great things. What did you get from the message of this video? Moving on. Martin Garrix. Let's talk about Martin Garrix. So one of the cool things about electronic dance music is the dozens of styles, tempos, and genres that many artists can cover. And if the fans are up for it, an artist can excel at all of them simultaneously. While Martin Garrix is primarily known for making house tunes, he's not above dropping a dirty dubstep track. And he did at EDC Vegas. He dropped a dirty dubstep track from Knife Party. So yeah, Garrix was hitting the crowd with some heavy material. And the crowd was trying to figure out just what the hell it was. Well, it turns out we got the name of the track for you right here. It's called Lost Souls, and it's by Knife Party. Coming to you live from beautiful sunny Ibiza, Spain, I'm Jeff Posh, and thank you for watching this episode of EDM News, where it's one thing I know, and it's two things that's real. If you want to hear the real, you're going to hear it here first on EDM News. You know we got our ears to the streets, and of course, we got the pulse of the culture in our veins. Let's kick it back to John.
Thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of EDM News. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see us again next week for another episode.